Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Spotlight. My name is Asura, I'm here as the content director of the League team here at Rise, and I'm privileged enough to be sitting down here today with BBMUFFIN, who I'll be interviewing today and talking a little bit more about how you doing, man? It's good to see you.
I'm good. I'm actually in Champ Select right now,
Oh yeah.
so this will be.
Nah, no worries, no worries. All good, all good. Well, for those of you that have no idea, or at least for those people that don't know who you are, could you give us a small introduction about who you are, what you do, and just a little bit more about yourself?
Okay, so my name is BB and I play mid lane for Rise. I am actually about to graduate in less than a month, so that's really chill.
Nice, man.
Um,
Nice.
so yeah, I'm about to graduate from food science. So it's nice.
How you finding that?
And yeah, I mean, I literally just have 3 exams and an assignment left, so I'm actually chilling. Like, I can actually play solo queue and
Nice.
focus on it now.
Nice, nice, nice. Good man, good man. Okay, awesome. So obviously, you've been playing through the UKEL season with your brand new team. We're going to get to that very soon. We're going to talk a little bit more about them in just a moment. But obviously, you had a game last Thursday, which you guys did pretty well. And talk to me a little bit more about that. Talk to me about the thoughts on that game, how you feel you performed, and just general over thoughts about how your game last Thursday was.
So I think we drafted a really simple comp. We B1 the Zin just because Trizzy is a bit of a Zin Zhao enjoyer, and I think we just won draft really hard
Mm.
because it was just 100 times easier to play. And yeah, I think I had a really free game. No flame, but I don't know why Yon went inspiration
Mm.
to go biscuits magical footwear when the champ is literally built around spacing and outplaying.
Yeah,
Like, he
yeah, yeah.
needs movement speeds on his first reset at least, so he's able to play the game into ranged. So I don't know. I think he just kind of made the game really difficult for himself,
Mm.
and I was able to capitalize it.
And I was going to say you had a really good showing. Again, just looking at some of the notes here. Again, a brilliant KDA, great damage overall. Thoughts about going what goes through your mind in those types of games?
Um, Let me think.
No, no worries, man. Of course,
I'm just there like, I need to win, so I do everything I can that I know of to win.
of course.
I will literally go in like a 20-minute YAP if you want to go more into detail, but I think my job that game was really simple. Like, I have a really easy lane,
Mm,
Ari into Yone. Like, it's pretty free. You just get prio all the time. Especially if you go magical footwear biscuits, like, you can't play the game as Yone.
of
So yeah,
course,
I was just able to stop Zyra from being able to do whatever she wanted. Because there was that one roam where I was really able to just ult on top of her head on grubs with Thorn ult.
mm,
So I think,
nice,
yeah.
nice, cool. Well, okay. I mean, obviously, after coming off a pretty big win against Paragon, the season has been obviously going. It's been very quick. I've been keeping up with some of the games you guys have been playing. Absolutely incredible. Some ups, some downs. Talk to me about how you feel the season has been going over these past couple weeks.
So I'm starting to lock in again, which is good because I think that me not locked in and me locked in are like two completely different players. Like, I'm starting to work towards being at the form I was when I was like top 50 at
Mm.
one point.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just taking the steps to like actually play the game properly again. And I think it showed a little bit. Like, I was being really, really proactive with my tempo on Thursday. Like, getting a lead and just really, really pushing it with the tools that our comp had.
Nice. Felt a lot more locked in this time around.
Yeah.
Nice, brilliant, brilliant. Obviously, every single win comes by way of a good team, and needless to say, I mean, this team is pretty damn good. So, obviously, talk to me about the team dynamic, what you sort of enjoyed, what you haven't enjoyed, or kind of about just the dynamic in general. What do you think about the team's dynamic, and how is it currently developing for you?
So at the moment, there's a trend where every single time we load in and our top laner flames
Mm.
someone,
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
we just win. Like
Oh, is
it's
it?
a bit of a benchmark now, where like if Anarchy loads in and just like flames whoever he's playing against, we just know we're gonna win.
Oh
So
my god. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I like it though, because you just bring a sort of energy to the game.
yeah,
Fair enough. Okay, fires the team up in the right way. I feel that. Nice, nice, nice.
because like Trizzy, Nemini, Sin, and I, we're all like a bunch of like high energy yappas.
Nice.
And like our top laner is literally just Anarchy just does not really speak. He's just like he lets us just like say whatever. But like when he speaks, and when he speaks and it's flame, like I don't know, we all just get so hyped. Like, yes! Flame him! I don't know, it's just
No, but that's great. You love to see it. You love to see it. Who doesn't? Obviously, having that sort of energy going into these types of games is always super important. And it's good to see that the team's dynamic overall has been developing really, really well, especially with the way that you guys have been performing over the last couple of weeks. Talk to me about those lows, though. Whenever we get into situations where it doesn't feel too great, how does the team essentially bounce back from those types of scenarios? Or how does it look like to you that you guys are able to bounce back from those scenarios?
like obviously like everyone's going to be a bit frustrated, so we just take a little bit of time to get our thoughts into order, and we generally just do a review of the game next week. And we don't go too depth into it because I think a big mistake that a lot of teams make is that they look at things in hindsight and analyze too deep
Mm,
into the plays that like the team are making, and being like, oh, if we do that, like we need to do this now, and they sort of like tunnel vision themselves into like, oh, we need to like do this specifically, while like disregarding like a lot of other factors. So I think like the most important thing that we're doing is we are not really focusing on what happens in the games. We're focusing more on like the concept of how to play the game
right.
better. Because like looking at things in hindsight, it's like every single game has like 100 like different like little mini scenario things that just like every single day game is just way too different.
Of
So
course.
it's really important to just take like the key aspects of a game that you didn't perform in and just like work on improving them in the future.
Of course, of course. No, I mean, it's good to see that you guys have obviously been applying that mindset for sure, and it's brought you some really good results. I've got one more question. Let's end it on a more exciting note instead of a more somber note. Obviously, next week you guys have a game. How are you guys feeling ahead of your next game? Are you feeling confident going into your next game? How's just talk to me about your feelings before that next game.
So I think we're playing against the Bulldogs tomorrow. I'm chilling. No, but everyone else, but like, I'm chilling. I don't
Nice,
know. I
nice,
just
nice.
go and I just like load in. And I just play the game. Like I've never really been like at the start, like earlier
Hmm.
on, like a couple of years ago, I'd get like really stressed. But now I'm just like playing the game. Like it's really chill.
Nice.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not.
Uh,
It's just like we're just playing League.
of course. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of people at sort of a higher level tend to sort of stress, or there is a lot of pressure, especially when you're competing. Um, dealing with that is obviously something that not a lot of people can do at a higher level. So obviously, respect for going into it and just being like, it's just a game, and we're just going there to enjoy ourselves, and that mentality will carry you
No,
further into the
I
future, dude.
tell myself I'm there to just like absolutely like win. But like at the end of the day, like lock in.
Mm,
Just like I know I have a very good ability to just like completely turn off like how I'm feeling about stuff,
of
and I was
course.
just like, yeah, just don't need to win, don't win, don't win, don't win, don't win.
Of course, man. Of course, of course. Brilliant. Okay, well, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the interview there. But thank you for sitting down with me, BB. I appreciate you for
Yeah,
joining me here today, man. And
thank
obviously, if you
you.
guys want to go ahead and catch up with more of his stuff, again, we have a game coming up on Monday and a little bit more down the line as well. Appreciate you for joining us, and we'll see you next time for our next player highlight.
Follow my socials at BBMUFFIN
Yes,
on
do that too.
Twitter.
Do that too. It will be linked everywhere. So go ahead and check that out when you can.
God.